Red Joe Gaming presents The Darkest Dungeon. Descend into madness. Hello everyone, Red Joe Gaming here with Darkest Dungeon. Playing on the Darkest Dungeon. This is the original setting. We're gonna name it Red. And for those of you who don't know, this game is a dungeon crawling roguelike game where we are sent to a dilapidated hamlet that's been in our family for generations. And we are tasked with sending parties of heroes into haunted ruins, ooze-covered coves, and fungus-choked roadways in order to destroy the evil therein. And we are to close shut the gates of hell that these monsters are spewing forth from. And this is an insanely difficult game. I have never actually beaten this game, and I'm hoping to do it now on this run with all of you with me.
You will arrive along the old road. It winds with a troubling serpent-like suggestion through the corrupted countryside, leading only, I fear, to ever more tenebrous places. There is a sickness in the ancient pitted cobbles of the old road, and on its writhing path you will face viciousness, violence, and perhaps other damnably transcendent terrors. So steel yourself, and remember there can be no bravery without madness. The old road will take you to hell, but in that gaping abyss, we will find our redemption.
Now, obviously, this game has great narration, wonderful art, and it's a phenomenal game. I recommend buying it on Steam, play through it. It's a challenge. Now, here we are on the old road, and the hell is paved with good intentions, after all. So let's see if we can traverse the muck. Now, this is the tutorial. This is where we sort of learn about the game. I've played before, so I'm not going to dwell too much on it. Here are our starting characters. Reynald, he's a crusader. There are a variety of classes, each with their own skills that we see here. And you have 4 positions to fill on your party. And some of them excel at being up front, some excel at being in the back. Depends on what the class is. And these quirks are their special characteristics. There are good ones and there are bad ones. Reynald, he's a warrior of light. He gets more damage if the torch is above a certain level. But he's a kleptomaniac. He will actually steal items along the road. We also have Dismas, a highwayman. He's got quick reflexes, giving him some extra speed. He has a hard noggin, which will resist some stun. And the resistances, again, he has his own unique skills. Now, with our broken carriage, we go on the road.
Brigands have run up these lanes. Keep to the side path. The hamlet is just ahead.
We got surprised.
Dispatch this though in brutal fashion, that all may hear of your arrival.
We're back, bitches.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Now, as you could guess, this is turn-based. The higher the speed, the sooner one can move. We're going to check out this tent. Some valuables.
Unchecked. There is much to be found in forgotten places.
Good. Now, as I said before, there's a light meter. We are at 76. Now, where was that? It was Reynald. He gets the bonus if we're above 75, so we're about to lose his bonus.
An ambush. Send these vermin message. The rightful owner has returned, and their kind is no longer welcome.
Return indeed. Dodged. Nice. Good job, boys. Oh, right to the face. We're gonna stun him with this move. Will it work? Nope, he resisted the stun. That ain't good. Let's do it again. Not bad. Ooh, 2 times dodge. Nice. Let's see, what can Reynald do? Let's just keep hitting the big guy. Almost dead. Bleed! So this bleed is damage over time. And he has it as well. The bloodletter here, this big guy, he's bleeding too. So he's taking damage over time. And it's a faster way of killing him sometimes. You wanna know what? We're just gonna... Actually, we're not gonna kill it, I don't think. Not yet. We're going to build up our defense. You're gonna see why in a moment. We're gonna move him back.
Prodigious size alone does not dissuade the sharpened blade.
If someone dies from bleed or blight, there's no corpse left on the ground to block our path. And that's an important thing to realize. So we let him die so that the bleed would just let his body disappear. So now we can just hit the gunman. Destroyed in one shot. Good job, Reynald.
These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
And beaten indeed. Key. Ah.
Gold, trinkets and baubles, paid for in blood.
These are trinkets that we can attach to our party members, and we get bonuses and some disadvantages at times, depending on the trinket. So we'll make use of these. And here we have our just rewards for going through the old road. Some money, and these heirlooms, which we use to upgrade the buildings in our hamlet. The hamlet is going to be our hub for the foreseeable future as we send brave adventuring parties into the depths of this haunted land. Ah, Photomania and Ruin Scrounger. Now there are a number of different areas we can go to. One of them is the ruin, so Dismas is going to get pretty good there.
Welcome home, such as it is. This squalid hamlet, these corrupted lands, they are yours now, and you are bound to them.
Bound indeed. This is our home. This is the hamlet. It's the Red Estate. And there in the back, silhouetted in shadow and faint light, is the dungeon. Now, at the start, you only have, well, one real building. This is the memories, which...
In time, you will know the tragic extent of my failings.
This is a record of everything we do. It's the prologue. It's the different parts of the dungeon. It's the bosses that we'll be fighting. And some extra information. We have the graveyard, where hopefully will remain empty for some time, but I highly doubt it because this is permadeath. If we lose any of our characters here on our roster, they're dead. They're gone.
Most will end up here, covered in the poisoned earth, awaiting merciful oblivion.
Oblivion indeed. And last, the stagecoach.
Women and men, soldiers and outlaws, fools and corpses. All will find their way to us now that the road is clear.
Now, we have a roster. Right now we have 9 slots open. We'll get a bit more over time. But this is going to be our pool of heroes and characters that we can send into to do missions. So we're going to take Plague Doctor.
What better laboratory than the blood-soaked battlefield?
And we're going to take a Vestial.
A sister of battle, pious and unrelenting.
Now, we're going to need to upgrade our buildings over time. Increase this and this. This
Foolishly seeking fortune and glory in this domain of the damned.
So I upgrade the stagecoach network, which will give us more heroes in the list, and our barracks. This gives us more. We had 9, now we have 12. Pretty simple. Now, as we said with Reynald and Dismas, these characters have their own skills, and they have their own abilities, and their own quirks that we need to be aware of. She's light sense. She loses damage if the torch is above 75%, 75, while Reynald gets more. So the two can't work together very well because we're going to have to be either dark or light. Now let's embark on a mission.
A mecca of madness and morbidity. Your work begins.
Shit, wrong button. That was the wrong button.
I can still see their angry faces as they stormed the manor. But I was dead before they found me. And the letter was on its way.
Now we're going to send out Reynald, Dismas, because those are the only real fighters we have, and we're going to send out Bonel and Bohan. They're the usual suspects. If you put the right combination of characters and classes, you'll get these little team names pop up. The only thing I wish they had in this game was the way to sort of mark these characters, so we can have these names pop up more, or to name them ourselves. You can name the characters. We can name it something, but we can't name the squad. Squad goes on point, fam. Squad goes on point. Now, what should we do? Let's... More damage, but we'll lose dodge. You already have no dodge. I suppose we'll put the damage stone to increase the Reynolds output. I think that would really be about it. Disease resistance? Guess we'll put that on her. This vegetable's going to be our healer. She can heal our party members, and we're going to use that to some good advantage here. Now, do we go with Reynald's damage and less stress? But she gets less damage. Yeah, we're gonna take the risk. We're gonna improve Reynald's damage with having more light. So we're gonna take these torches. This is where we stock up for our missions. We don't want to spend too much. We just want to spend just enough to keep us alive. So we're gonna take 6 food, a shovel, and 4 torches. We'll take some bandages just in case, some herbs, and a key. I'm gonna try and make a profit off of these ventures. We're fine. Let's go. The ruins. The first expedition into the ruins of our ancestry. Be curious, but be careful. There are traps laden in these harrowed halls. Let's continue. As you can see, it's a fairly simple design for the map, but it's well done. Take the torch. Very good. Let's see what's in here. Got to fight right off the bat. Now, zealous accusation. If you notice, this little symbol pops up between the two of them, depending on which skill I use. If we use zealous accusation, we can hit both of them at once. We even killed one right off the bat. There we go. So having good speed is most certainly useful. If you move first, you can strike first. Alright, we're scouting. We see 2 fights. Now the curios, there's one in this room. It could give us a bonus if we're lucky, but the odds aren't really in our favor. In this game, you want to keep all hands in the vehicle at all times and touch nothing. Alright, got some more, and we even surprised them. Got the jump on these guys. We're going to blight this acolyte. There we go. Let's see what we can do. Let's start bleeding some people. One and done. Done. Beautiful. Beautiful. Can we stun her? Nope. Dodge. Nice. Now you probably notice at the bottom below their health bar is another bar. This is their stress. Stress is a factor in this game, ladies and gentlemen. If their stress gets to 100, they crack. They get some kind of like a mental disorder. They'll get paranoid or masochistic. But sometimes they might get courageous or stalwart, and they'll actually have. There's a chance you can get something really good or something really bad. Most of the time, it's bad. But there is luck on our side sometimes. So we want to keep the stress as low as possible. And so far we're doing that so far. That's pretty good. Some more plunder. Now, should we go for the room battle with the curio or the treasure? Let's go with the treasure. Let's get some monies. Some loots. I love me some loots. More loot. So these are the heirlooms. We'll be able to use these to upgrade the Hamlet, almost like castle. We're trying to get to the castle. Not too bad. Just three villains, 3 monsters to fight. Bleed him out. Yep, there's bleed on Reynolds. This guy can bleed our enemy, our people, so we want to kill him first. And her, as you can tell, will use stress attacks. We want to get those 2 out of the way first. Let's see, 7. Ah, beautiful. Oh, that blight almost killed her. Oh, tentacles. I've seen this before. Let's just blight the skeleton. Skeleton. And then we will... Ah, there she goes. And there goes the skeleton. Beautiful. Oh, we're scouting again. That's good. Let's see what's ahead of us. Nothing. Nothing again. Alright, let's crack this baby open. The key. Hey, look at that. Is it worth going for the curio? I'm thinking yes. Let's see what it is. We don't have to take it. That's the thing. We don't have to actually take whatever the curio is. We don't have to touch it. So, let's go see what it is. We'll get a fight. Yeah, okay. We'll get some more loot out of it from them. Let's use it to our advantage. Another trap. If you're wondering what I'm doing, when we go near a trap, a little icon pops up underneath by their feet, and it will tell me the odds of them disarming it. Now, typically, your highwaymen, your bounty hunters, jesters, these are different classes. They're a little better at it than, say, the clunky crusader or the vestal. They're not so good at disarming the traps. Well, look at that curio. It looks divine. That could help us. Let's see. What could we use? Let's use Grape Shot Blast. That's like it'll hit all 3 of them. There we go. Did some damage. It did some damage. Crossbowman. Let's stun you. There we go. He's... Bonell's getting hit. Double kill! Let's do some more blight on you. We don't even need to attack, because look at this. 8 damage per round, 6 HP on the Arbalist. That's the beauty of Blight and Bleed. If you do enough of it over time, they won't even get a chance to move. And that's really the name of the game here. You need to understand what does what, when it'll do it, and you need to think about all the actions. Let's use this. Let's throw the holy water on top of the holy fountain. Divine benefits. And we got a heal out of it. And lost some stress. That's good. Not bad of a dungeon crawl. This is the first dungeon. It's gonna be easy. It's after this when the real game starts. Onward to the next room. Oh, what's he doing? The pack contains loot. No. I'll be keeping this for myself. No, Reynolds. Kleptomania. It strikes. Now there's a way to get rid of those talents. There's a way to get rid of those quirks. But we haven't unlocked that yet. We gotta do more dungeons. Oh, are we hungry already? Fine. Have a snack. There's a lot of food. And a lot of treasure that he took from us. Alright, quest completed. Well, let's go back to the Hamlet. We're not even going to bother the room. Probably not worth it. Let's see. Quest rewards. We got 3,000 right off the bat. That tally on up. Ah, good. So in total 6,000. Got a trinket. We got some heirlooms. And we got all the stuff we collected. Good start. Good start, ladies and gentlemen. Good job, team. Eagle Eye. Got +3 critical strike on ranged skrills. Not bad. Skills. Did I say skrills? Skrills! And backtracker. Not bad. And our stress is low. That's good. That's good. Now we unlock the tavern and the abbey. These buildings are used to relieve stress. And that stress will carry over on that character until it's removed. So because they're so low, we can send them out again. No problems. We could upgrade the abbey, but let's hold off for a moment. Now here's the tavern. Same function as the abbey, just different activities. A bar, gambling, and a brothel for those of you maybe have a hard time. Now let's look at our stagecoach. Who showed up? An arbalist with a crossbow. Now, a fear of mankind and calm, less damage on first round, but she's a precise striker and resilient. Ooh, I'm tempted. I'm tempted. Antiquarians and occult. I like the occultist. One of my favorite classes. Antiquarians and yeah, whatever. We'll take them. We got the room. We got the room. Let's we'll increase the network size. Can we upgrade anything here? Let's upgrade the bar and the gambling hall. Can we upgrade anything in the abbey? No, we're one short of the crest. We could exchange the heirlooms. There's like a trade-in feature, but I don't really want to do that. We have so low of everything else. Let's... Oh, we can't unlock those yet. So here are the buildings, and we're gonna unlock these over time. And here's our trinkets. Various bonuses. We only have 3 right now, but we're gonna get a lot more. And there are some trinkets that are actually specific to classes, and they get more. And there are some that are just general. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I've shown you the darkest dungeon. Leave a like and subscribe down at the bottom. And if you're really interested, go to Steam, check out Darkest Dungeon. I highly recommend this game. It is stupendous. The DLC, actually, the Crimson Court, is coming out in a couple of months. And I've never actually beaten this game yet, so I want to beat it before it comes out. There is an easy mode, there's a general mode, and then there's a super hard mode. I don't want to do super hard mode. Anyway, thank you, ladies and gentlemen. I'll see you next time on Red Joe Gaming.